straight back and straight through kills your golf swing. Here's how. And quickly before we start, if you could hit that like button, that would be brilliant. That really is a game changer. So I've set this station up here. I've got a wedge which is 54 degrees of loft and the lie angle is 64 degrees. So these canes are both at 64 degrees, are very close to it. Now, by going straight back and straight through, it kills your golf swing. So many people, and quite rightly so, think that if the club goes straight back and straight through, that's going to hit straight golf shots. That's not going to hit straight golf shots because we stand side onto the golf ball. If I played snooker, I'd be behind the golf ball, straight back, straight through. But we're playing golf and we stand at the side of the golf ball and we swing on an angled plane, so something has to change. So quite simply, when you swing the golf club, the club doesn't go straight back and straight through in line with intended target. It comes backwards, upwards and inwards. So the club comes back away from target, it comes upwards, but also comes inwards because we swing on this plane of the shaft. So I've married that up with the shaft, so we don't swing straight up and down. If the club was straight up and down like cricket, yes, we would go straight back, hit ball straight through, but because our club shaft is angled, the club has to come round, hit ball round. So the club comes backwards, up and in, back, up and in. So if I address the golf ball, I take the club back away from the golf ball. It's three pieces of the pie. Okay, so there's three thirds to this, and we want to keep them as even as possible. So back, up and in. It comes back, the club obviously comes up, and it comes in as well, in equal portions. Back, up and in. Then the way down, of course it goes down, forwards and outwards. So the club goes downwards, it goes forwards towards target, and it goes out towards the golf ball. Back up in, down forwards out, back up in. That's your arc, that's your swing plane. Now if I was to swing here now, I would miss both of these, but I'm trying to keep my club shaft on that line. Back up and in, down forwards and out. Back up in, down forwards out, back up in. There, there. Now I've just got a little wedge in my hand just now, 54 degrees, to train the body, to train the feels of how the golf club actually moves. Back up and in, down forwards out, back up in. In that sequence, club comes round and up, down and out, round and up. But I can completely see how golfers, new golfers, all golfers, feel as though keeping the club in line with the intended target is going to give them more success. But you can see how I come off this nice plane that I've created with my canes. Up there to up there is very awkward. Strikes obviously compromised until I understand, okay, I need to swing on this plane. If I filled in this with material and the club lay on it, then I would be swinging back up and in, down forwards out, then back up and in again. Back up in, down forwards out. Like so. Now you can see my finished position. My club shaft is very close to this line here. If I step out there, and at the top of my swing it would have been close to. Now it'll also come off that plane at some point. However, if we think about impact, I think about golfs from here to here. There, through there to there. Impact is king. And if we've got all these parameters set for impact and we practice it just now, back up and in, down forwards out, back up and in, with little short shots there, there, then we're going to get pretty good when we apply speed, power and increase the range of motion. Back up and in, down forwards out. Now these are all good strikes and all going on target. Create the motion, increase it slightly. Increasing my range of motion. Ball goes further, but the focus is back, up and in. Without the back, up and in, if I get that wrong, something has to compromise. So let's say, for example, there was back and up, a third of back, a third of up and a third of in, then we're on plane. If I go away from that and I have less in, let's say, so back and up, so there's a third out there, and of course I'll have to reroute. So I'll have to somehow come back down there to try and get strike on the golf ball. So try and keep it as equal thirds. Visualise it and picture it as equal thirds. Back up in, down forwards out, back up in. There to there. That felt amazing. increasing the range of motion as I go. Look at that finish position. On plane. Now you can see this is not hard to do, to swing the club on plane. You can see from the angle of the camera how on plane my golf club is. But it's the way we interpret golf, the way the player comes up. The club's designed perfectly on this lie angle, 64-degree lie angle for a 54-degree wedge, designed to come through impact somewhere similar to that. There's a little bit of shaft bend, not a huge amount, but it's designed for that reason. But then we come in and we lift the handle and that alters face and makes strike harder. It's feeling, the feeling for me here is the club comes up, back and in, but it goes behind me. The club goes out of view, hit ball out of view. I'm not keeping the club head in view, so I'm more behind, more behind. So if I take that approach and just think behind to behind, I'm going to hit the ball well because I'm swinging on that angled plane, that pitched roof if you like. Now, when I think about going behind, coming into impact, I still have to go out towards the golf ball. That is incredibly important. So I'm behind, hit ball. As I hit the ball, to get behind here, I'm not coming out this way. I have to go out to the golf ball before I go behind. So behind, hit ball, behind, going outwards, behind, hit ball, behind, going outwards. So that's the downwards, forwards and outwards section. Back up in, down, forwards, out. Back up in, down, forwards and out. And of course we marry up on both sides. So if I'm here, I'm going to end up here. Little short ones just to feel. Set yourself up with your canes. There, 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 there. Lovely. Listen to that soft strike. Such fun. Now I've set myself up with 8 iron, so I've moved the angles. It's no longer 64 degrees, it's a little bit flatter. So I've moved my canes a fraction, but I'm still back up and in, down, forwards, out, back up and in. So a little short, take 3 balls with an 8 iron, obviously wider stance now because we're implying more force and more range of motion there. Okay, decent. That's all it was. There. Back up and in, down, forwards and out, back up and in. So I'm there, to there. That was good. It was good. And then you can go fully at it. And there. And I say fully at it, I mean, thing is, the cane there, you have to be careful not to get too low. Down, forwards, out. Go. Amazing. So a great drill to keep the club on plane. Do not go straight back and straight through, because straight back and straight through is killing your golf swing. Don't want to kill your golf swing. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for subscribing. Click the like button. We like lots of likes. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.